Hey guys, so today's video is I have some new things from Sigma. I've got the Warm Neutrals Volume 2 palette. It has a nice mirror and it has all these beautiful shades that I thought we could do a look with today. So if you're excited about this video and want to see some new Sigma products, I have a brow pencil. I've got the Rach Loves highlighting palette. I'm just going to be using all new things, and some of my old OG things we're going to be bringing back into the mix that just got lost in the mix that I forgot about because I review so many products that I just forgot about it. So I'm bringing those back in. If you're excited for this video, give it a like, subscribe, and let's just get into the video. So I just did one brow with the Sigma pencil, and I got this in dark brown, and it was so fast. I love this. It is just the Sigma Fill In Blend Brow Pencil. So this is a microfine tip, and it's not too hard and it's not too soft. I feel like it dispenses just the right amount of product. It's not too overly soft where you're gonna mess up and it's gonna go everywhere. But I think it disperses a nice amount of product so that I can take my spoolie and bring it forward. So filling in the brow hair in the front so that it looks more natural instead of having to put the pencil there. Which I still have to put the pencil there, but that's pretty good. I like this pencil a lot. First impressions. This is going to be a new favorite. Can already tell. So yeah, it was just that quick. I love it. What do you guys think? Love Sigma. So just use any brow gel you have on hand. I'm going to prime my eyes with the Smashbox 24-hour eyeshadow primer because, like I said, I've been trying to stick to eyeshadow primers instead of concealer. This doesn't have any color to it, but it does help the shadow. It prolongs the wear of the shadow for allegedly 24 hours, but when I wear it all day, my shadow is vibrant and it looks really, really good. I don't really set the lid down, but I do end up taking a brush and just taking some powder. I'll take my beloved Wet n Wild Reserve Your Cabana from Wet n Wild, and I'm just going to lightly set the brow bone and that crease just so that my shadows don't skip. Like I say in every single video, you guys are probably sick and tired of hearing me say that, but I have new subscribers. So it says Volume 2, the Warm Neutrals, and you've got the big mirror and all the shade names here. We've got a matte brow bone shade. We've got some shimmers, matte, shimmer, matte, shimmer, matte. So it tends to go matte, shimmer, matte, and shimmer. So a lot of these are really pretty colors, and I want to play with them today. I'm excited, so I'm going to take Toasty right here. I feel like this is going to be a similar shade to, nope. This has a lot of pigment right off the bat. Ton of pigment. That is intense. So my daughter's playing upstairs, so if you hear that, I do apologize, but I have a family, and y'all need to understand. I'm going to take passion fruit, run that in the inner crease as well. This is impressing me. I'm just using the same brush, and I'm going to take Rogue right here and place that in the crease to deepen it some, and I'm just going to place that almost all over the lid. And I'm going to run it up toward that brow bone. So even though I covered up what I initially laid down, that's okay because it helped the shadow blend like with ease without any trouble at all. You know what I'm saying? I want to take this copper or bronze shade and put it on the outer edge here. Just playing around. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just playing. I love that. Then I want to take Bittersweet right here and put that in the center. It's a very beautiful color. These are all super pigmented, very foiled, nice looking. As you can see, the color payoff is there. I love it. And then I'll be taking Beaming and placing that on the inner third. Wow, so when I was doing this in the pan, it felt like nothing was coming off, but obviously it did. So this is the eye look, and I'm gonna go do the other eye, and I will be right back. So today's a special day. I'm applying lashes. I'm gonna be using the CoverGirl liquid liner, just a regular mascara, and I will tell you the lashes when I get back on camera. While I wait for the lash glue to dry on the lashes, they are the Ardell Double Up Wispies. So I'm going to prime my face, and I'm just going to use what I always use, which is the Tatcha Silk Canvas. You can use the e.l.f. Poreless Primer Putty. You can use the Revlon Pore Filling Primer. There's endless options out there, so make sure though if you get the Revlon one that you're getting the pink one. It's the only one that really works. So let's prime the face. I don't know why I need to show you to prime the face because I always do it, but anyway, I'll be right back. Well, after a million years of trying to put these stupid lashes on, they are finally on. They are a pain in the arse to put on because they are so super thin. There's like a translucent band, so you have to let them dry until the glue dry until it's almost fully dry, and I never know when that is. It could be like a minute and a half, 2 minutes, 30 seconds, like I never know. Then I always get this lash that pops up. I don't know. You guys, I'm not an expert at lashes, although if you do watch my older videos, that's all I did was wear lashes, and I could put them on so much better, but now that I've just been using mascara, it seems like I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, we are trying a new foundation today. We're going the all natural route with the new Pacifica all light clean foundation. Look how dirty this is. This stuff gets everywhere. The pump doesn't work, so I actually have to take it. So I'm going to take this on my hands, okay? And we're just going to put it on the face. Whatever's on here, I'm just going to put it on my face because it's just dripping everywhere. Trying to test out some clean makeup, and I've had some requests. Look how messy this is. Oh my gosh. So I don't know how much to use. Like, I have no idea. Holy crap. What shade am I? It's 25WM, and I'm assuming that's warm medium. Again, using my hands. Why do some people freak out when people use their hands? Like, the hands are the best tool, especially for concealer, because it warms the concealer up. This is too much. Oh my word. Okay, I need a cloth. The shade match seems to be okay, but it seems to be a really full coverage foundation, so less is more with this foundation. Less is truly more. I'm happy with the finish of this. It's really pretty. It's like a satin matte or a satin finish. I don't know, but it's super pretty. Lightweight on the skin. Seems to be blending out fine. I like that. As always, after I use my hands, I go over with a beauty sponge of some sort. Looks like I need to do my ears. Just to mesh this all together. So as you can see, I did not use that much, and I feel like it gave a lot of good coverage. I like the shade. I like the formula. It's got, you know, all clean ingredients in it. No parabens, sulfates, phthalates, stuff like that. No silicone. So cruelty-free. Pacifica, I'm impressed. I love the look of this foundation. It's not too overly glowy. It's not too matte. It's really the perfect shade as well. So, oh, it says anti-shine and satin finish, which is just what I said, oil-free as well. So this is going to be great for oily skin. I'm assuming it's going to be great for all skin types. Formulated without the silicone, formaldehyde, phthalates, mineral oil, parabens, or petroleum. Okay, so this is vegan and cruelty-free. I really like the way that this looks on my face right now, and I barely used any product at all. So that is interesting. And it almost matches my body completely. I'm impressed. I really was like scared to use Pacifica foundation, but I really like the coverage that I put it at. I could go up and build it up to complete full, but I feel like I would look kind of weird like that, not skin-like. This looks more like skin to me, and this is how I want it to look. I am obsessed already with this foundation. All right, let's bring back a little revolution, conceal and define. Let's bring a little bit of that action back for concealer. Haven't used this in a hot minute, found this today. So I said, we're gonna use this today. I still feel like my smile lines need to have some concealer because I use such a small amount. Don't be thrown off with this foundation. I literally barely used any at all. And then my beauty sponge soaked up a lot of it because it's a little more damp than I want it to be right now. It is, oh my gosh, I put a cross on my freaking forehead. No, I'm not saying anything like subliminally, guys, please. All right, let's see if this is as full coverage as I remember people talking about it to be full coverage. I have no memories of how I feel about this concealer, but so far, I really love how it's blending out. It's leaving a really nice finish. It's so lightweight. I was not expecting that. I'm going to blend the bottom part first. I was really not expecting that. It's really lightweight and full coverage at that, yeah. I'm not mad at this. I get so caught up in reviewing new things and always new that I have gems in my collection. So these are kind of like things that just got lost in the mix, I guess. So I really like the way that looks. I feel like it's full coverage. It's not too much. It's not cakey. It's not thick. It's very nice and thin, creamy, blended out easy, and full coverage. So I'm not mad at that. You guys, this is my favorite setting powder. I do use the Ilia one with SPF, but I'm not going outside today. I'm literally gonna take this off after I'm done. But I take a dry sponge and I run it through here, and look how brightening that is. And this is marketed as a frickin' bronzer. This is clearly a setting powder. I mean, like, really? So yeah, so I'm gonna do that. It's almost like baking a little bit if you use a dry sponge. And then I'm just gonna run it over those places that I put the concealer. And it does brighten these areas, which is what I want. I wanna brighten the center of my face and let the other part of my face live its best life. So we don't wanna bother it or disturb it. I'm just gonna run it over. Actually, I don't even think that foundation needed to be set. It dried down almost completely. So I'm happy about that. There's something weird going on with my forehead here. Oh well, we have to keep moving forward. If we don't, we're gonna go backward. Back into the Sigma palette. So I'm just gonna take my Real Techniques brush and I'm just gonna go right into Rogue. I'm gonna make it really simple and just run that on the lower lash line. This is such a pigmented color. That was literally one dip in there. Oh my goodness, okay. And there's no kickback in all of these shades. There's no fallout at all. So I highly suggest this eyeshadow palette. Plus, if you go on Sigma.com, they have, if you spend over $35, they have what's called Afterpay now. So you can just, say your order's like $60, you can just, Wet n Wild brightening crayon, you can just split your payments up into 4 payments and pay $15, and you would have to pay $15 on that day, and then every 2 weeks you pay another $15 toward your purchase. So that's what I do. It builds the credit really nicely, and I really think it's like a convenient thing. If you don't have all the money right then and there, then you can just do Afterpay, which is what I always do. I'm just gonna put mascara on my lower lashes and I'll be right back. And I never do it on camera because I always mess it up. I always misspeak when I'm on camera. I didn't mean I never put it on. I always put it on, but I always mess it up. And I just used the Milani Highly Rated. That's what I used. If you saw my desk right now, you guys would be having a panic attack. I'm going to have a panic attack because I just can't find anything. But I'm going to be using the Maybelline City Bronzer in the shade 200. This is the perfect shade of bronzer for me. Not too warm, not too cool, right in between. It gives the perfect color on the skin. I think it looks beautiful. It's like such a creamy formula, and it's the right undertone. A lot of bronzers are too red or just too warm, like, I don't know, red or orange or something, but this one is like the perfect one, and it's so buildable, and I just missed it out of my collection. So I'm like, why? Found it today for a different video, and I love this. Why didn't I use this? I don't know. Just finessing that around the perimeters of the face, under the jaw. Finished. Finito. Finito. I always tell myself, why do I use this big ass blush brush? Maybe I'll try the ColourPop. This is an angled brush. I'm going to be using this Peach Maxi Blush from Rimmel. It is in the shade Sweet Cheeks. I remember really liking this. I don't know how pigmented it is. Oh, it's really nice. Oh, I love that. So it's a peach color, and I'm obsessed with peach blushes. So this is not too pigmented, and it's going on really nicely. It's an all matte blush, so it has no luminosity to it, but I really like it, and I always take it over my nose so that I look sunburnt, and I always go overboard with my blush, and then whatever's left I just throw on the rest of my face. It's just a habit. I just do it all the time. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. For highlight, I want to use this again, the Rach Loves and Pixi collab, the Layers highlighting palette. You guys are going to be bored to death of me using this palette, but I'm obsessed with it. It's so good. I want to use Tea today. It's a little bit more of like a deeper champagne. I mean, really? Come on. This is so affordable, and it, oh my gosh, it's better than some of my high-end highlighters. I can't even stand it. This is the best makeup day I've had in a long time. This is so pigmented. I'm using lace for my inner corner as per usual. Just look at that. Watch, this acts as a nice illuminator. Like you can see a lot better. I'll put some on my brow bone. This stuff is, she didn't mess around. I want to use some of these as eyeshadows one day. This color and this color as an eyeshadow. I want to see what that would look like. So last but not least, we have our lips to do. I figured I would spare you doing the lip liner on camera. I just used Lumiere by ColourPop, one of my all-time favorite lip liners. I just found that in my collection. And for lipstick, I'm going to be using a matte lipstick. It's the Revlon Matte Ultra HD Lip Color in Seduction. So that's what that looks like. I hope it looks good. I'm going to hold it up to me. I don't think that's what I want today. So we're going to abort mission. Abort. I'm going to take this Maybelline Vivid Hot Lacquer in Charmer. Let's see how that is. Oh, yeah. That's a little bit better. I like this because I like the little hole it has in the center. And it's pretty opaque for a gloss. And it lasts quite a long time. So this is the finished look, guys. Using new products. I'm totally obsessed with that Pacifica foundation. That blew me out of the water. I'm obsessed. It's flawless. I love the brow pencil. I love that eyeshadow palette. Highly recommend. If you spend over $35, do the Afterpay. It's super easy. Just remember to have money in your bank account because they automatically take it out. It's not like you can schedule a payment. Anyway, to end this, I'm using the Maybelline Lasting Fix Matte Setting Spray. I've been loving this lately. New at the drugstore. It's such a fine mist. It seems like I'm going overboard, but I'm really not. There's no beads dripping down my face or anything like that. This makes the makeup last forever. I would say this is a dupe for the Urban Decay All Nighter that I really love. In fact, I think it holds it a little bit better because my makeup the last couple of times with Urban Decay All Nighter, it hasn't been wowing me with staying power. So anyway, those are some new products and some old ones that I just brought back into the mix. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you're going to pick up any of these products in the description box. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Make sure to hit the notification bell. Otherwise, YouTube will not let you know when I upload, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye, guys.